Alright guys, I am back with my review of this week's Ring of Honor TV for December 15th, 2012. And this is actually available on Ring of Honor's YouTube channel. You can watch it right now before it even airs on TV. So I know a lot of people leave comments, where can they watch Ring of Honor? Well, this episode you can watch right now on the channel. So that's pretty cool, and they actually put up the Steen and Generico versus the Young Bucks match from Final Battle 2009. So I'll probably check that out later. But on to this week's episode, the go-home show for Final Battle 2012. This was a pretty good show. Of course, they had a lot of build-up towards Final Battle, but they also had a good match with Jay Briscoe versus Steve Corino in a Steel City street fight. The show starts off with Vinny Marseglia versus Davey Richards. Who do you think won this match? So Fish and O'Reilly come out to watch. Davey wins with a kick to the head, has a stare down with Fish and O'Reilly. A scum promo with Steen refusing to talk. Corino and Jacobs say that Nigel can throw whatever he wants at him, and when it's the end of the world, it's going to be scum on top. Mike Mondo comes out on crutches to talk about his injury. I thought he really did a great job here. He says a lot of people thought he was living his dream when he went elsewhere, and he wanted to burn that green jumpsuit, referring to the Spirit Squad, and he's always wanted to be a wrestler. Nothing's going to stop him. He will keep fighting, and when he comes back, he will have shoulders like boulders and legs like kegs. It will be the Ring of Mondo, and Roderick Strong comes out. And he says no one cares about Mondo, and he thinks that this TV time should be spent on him and not somebody who comes out here and tries to pump the people up like a cheerleader. So this pisses Mondo off, and Roderick says at Final Battle he breaks the Unbreakable, he pushes Mondo down, and Michael Elgin comes out. And Roderick says that he's going to kick his ass. He carried him the entire time they were in House of Truth. He tries to use Mike Mondo as a hostage and says if you come any closer I'll break his other leg, but Mondo escapes, so it was kind of pointless. Truth Martini runs out and tries to hold back Elgin, and Elgin pushes him aside, and then Roderick hits Elgin in the back with one of the crutches. So it was a pretty good segment. Inside Ring of Honor is just them building up the pay-per-view. They build up Cole and Hardy, Jerry Lynn, Mike Bennett, Whitmer Titus versus World's Greatest Tag Team, and they get a message that Eddie Edwards will be at Final Battle. A CNC promo on the Corino-Briscoe street fight, how they hope something happens to give them an advantage. Hopefully it happens to Corino, they say, so they have an advantage at Final Battle in the tag team triple threat. And they sing a little bit. It was pretty funny. I thought it was a good promo. Mike Bennett cuts a pretty good promo on Jerry Lynn, calls him Geriatric Lynn, says he's beat all these old guys who come back and try to make a name for themselves off of him, like Lance Storm. But it was pretty good. And then we get Jay Briscoe versus Steve Corino in the Steel City street fight. I did like this match a lot. Corino comes out with a suit and tie. Jay double stomps him through a table. He sets up chairs in all four corners of the ring. Jimmy Jacobs runs out, distracts Jay, allowing Corino to hit him with a roll of quarters. Mark Briscoe comes out. He takes out Jacobs, and Jay throws Steve Corino into all of the chairs in the corner. He hits a flatliner on him into one of the chairs. I thought it was a cool spot. Mark comes out with a wheelbarrow full of chairs, starts throwing him into the ring. He puts Jacobs in it and just wheels him out. Corino sets up another table in the corner, and he starts punching Jay in the balls. Jay hits a Death Valley driver on Corino onto a standing chair, and Mark comes out with a guardrail. It gets caught in the curtain on his way to the ring, and if it was anybody else it would have been like, oh my god, this is a terrible botch, but because Mark Briscoe's character is already so goofy anyway, it was kind of just, you just went with it. So that didn't really bother me too much. He puts the guardrail in the ring. Jimmy Jacobs low blows him. He holds Jay's leg, allowing Corino to backdrop him through the table. They set up 4 chairs, put the guardrail on top, and Mark gets into it with Jacobs. They start brawling around. Officials come to break it up. and Jay hits a superplex on Carino on top of the guardrail. This was a really sick spot because Carino hits the guardrail, but it looked to me like Jay's head just cracks the back of this thing. And the referee's checking on Carino, but Jay's just crawling around. And he looked like he took the brunt of it, but he pins Carino, wins the match. CNC run out. They dive on Jacob's mark and all the officials. And that was pretty much it. So it was a good main event here. And then Kevin Steen comes out, and he's got Generico's mask with him. He cuts a promo on Generico, how he ended his career, but he came back and he won the world title. And he gets in Kevin Kelly's face and says that if he was afraid last time, he should be terrified now, and says he will leave as champion or as a corpse. This was a good promo, I thought. He was serious here, but it was also kind of awkward. He's screaming, and the crowd was just really quiet for this. So it was kind of just Kevin Steen yelling a lot. And I don't know, it was kind of awkward to me. But that was this week's show, the Go Home Show for Final Battle. So go watch it. It was pretty good, and it's on the Ring of Honor YouTube channel. Now, they said when they come back next week for the Christmas show, it's going to be some of the best matches from pay-per-views of the year. So I'm not looking forward to that. It's just another Road Rage edition. They're just calling it something else. But it is what it is with this. And they also said, well, they didn't say this on the show, but on the Ring of Honor website, apparently they have this new company who's going to be handling the stream for Final Battle. Now this makes me a little nervous. They're new at this, and this show really needs to go off without any hiccups here. They cannot have this show mess up. I'm hoping this company is good for Ring of Honor and really helps the stream, but it feels like every time they bring in someone new who doesn't really know the website or whatever, things just end up getting screwed up more. But yeah, this show, oh my god, if this one fails, it's going to be horrible for Ring of Honor. So I'm hoping this one goes off without any problems. I do plan to buy this one. I hope there's no lag, the show starts on time, and everything just goes off perfectly. But yeah, you can buy the show on the Ring of Honor website. It's $15. It's their biggest show of the year, and it's probably going to be around 4 hours, maybe a little less. So for $15, you're definitely guaranteed to get some good wrestling on this pay-per-view here. So I definitely recommend it. But it is one of those things. They have had streaming issues all year, and you're kind of buying at your own risk. If the stream does mess up, I'm sure they're going to offer something like a free replay or something like that. But still, I mean, we want to watch it live. That's why we pay the money to watch it. I know they're going to do a Road Rage of this in the future, but I want to see the show live without any problems, and hopefully that happens tomorrow. So anyways, that's my review of this week's Ring of Honor TV show. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this week's show in the comments, and thanks for watching.